It would appear that President Trump is backing down to a certain extent on his tariff war against the world, except for China. I'll get to that in a moment. But the president sending out a message on social media just minutes ago saying he is now pausing those high tariffs for 90 days against most countries. Instead of the rates that they were hit with, for example, Europe was 20%. Those countries will now be hit with a 10% tariff, much lower than they were otherwise going to face, at least for a period of 90 days. But when it comes to China, the president is doubling down, raising the tariff rate from 104%, imagine, up now to 125%, saying China is disrespecting the U.S. and the world with its trading practices. You're seeing what's happening now in the markets, just a huge surge. The TSX, for example, was in negative territory up until about 10 minutes ago. It's now surging up to 650 points. And the Dow in New York, which was at about 200 points 10 minutes ago, is now at over 2,000 points. I'm also hearing that the NASDAQ trading has been halted as well as those trading volumes just skyrocket. There are certain circuit breakers, of course, that are in place to try and stop trading from being quite so volatile. We have definitely seen all that volatility. But again, this would seem to be good news, a little bit of a lowering of the temperature in this global trade war. The president seeming to back down with a 90-day pause. The reason, he says, is because over 75 countries have been trying desperately to negotiate, his words, with the United States for more favorable tariff and trade deals. He says as a result of that, he's hitting the pause button, but he is doubling down on China and, of course, U.S., China, two world economic superpowers, and an ugly trade war that seems to be getting worse. But obviously, investors are happy with what they're seeing. The president dialing back some of his more radical thoughts on hitting countries.